Albert Einstein will always be remembered for his pioneering work in the world of physics, but he also considered more philosophical matters.
He wrote that if we are to fully realize our place in the universe, we should widen our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty.
Misha Dhupelia started out in the communications industry before her vegan lifestyle inspired her to change her career.
She decided to change people's ideas on veganism by introducing them to delicious, compassionate food, and I just had to taste it.
There's a preconception that going vegan has to be boring. Yet, there's a growing body of people worldwide who say it's the most exciting way to eat. From the time she was a baby, Misha Dhupelia was a self-proclaimed earth child, saving the planet one green bean at a time. She was born and raised in a vegetarian family, and today she's a practicing Buddhist and a vegan activist.
Meat is meat and a man must eat, or must he? After reading a certain study, I've changed my opinion on meat. And while I've dabbled in vegetarianism, I've never gone full vegan. So I'm excited to meet Misha Dhupelia, who's made veganism a lifestyle and a business.
Apart from cooking, Misha has two great loves in her life, Nanu and Nina.
What is the difference between being a vegetarian and a vegan?
Vegans predominantly mean nothing derived from animal whatsoever. So that cuts out things like egg, dairy, biscuits, butter, which I know you love, all those fun things.
How did you come to be a vegan?
Funny story, walking through a market in Cairo late at night, and there were these carcasses strung up like right next to the shoe rack where I was buying some shoes from. And being the girl that I was like, ew, that's so gross. And so the one guy, Marina, says to me, he's like, what are you saying that's gross about? You're no better than a meat eater being a vegetarian. And I was like, that makes no sense in the entire world. What do you mean? I'm vegetarian, I love animals, like, go me. Until he explained the relationship between the meat and the dairy industry, and how by consuming dairy I was supporting the meat industry. It was a very easy process to think, well, I can't do this anymore and I'm going to stop.
What direction did you follow when you left school?
I kind of always had this love affair with advertising, and so I studied that and did my honors in media and comm. While working in media, I cultivated this love for radio, wanted desperately to work at like South Africa's top radio station, so I packed my bags and headed out for the big bag city of Joburg. Stayed at the radio station for 6.5 years, and it was definitely one of the highlights of my career.
Take us through a typical day.
I generally wake up at about 6:30 or 7. I do an hour of meditation, and then I spend about 30 minutes in the park with my two crazy dogs. And after that, I lecture at Vega, so I teach first years strategic brand communication. And once that's done, I'm at the shop.
How did you come to be involved in the restaurant business?
I'm still not sure till today how I'm actually running a vegan restaurant. It's a bit of a mystery because I have zero restaurant experience. All I had was a passion for vegan food and for taking that passion and sharing it with other people.
Okay, I've got to know, are your doggies also vegan?
My dogs are vegan. They've been vegan for a little over 2 years, and ever since then, no skin irritations, no funny things that bulldogs tend to get. They've been in incredible health, and they love being vegan dogs. They love eating carrots and apples as snacks.
I think very often people are under the misconception that veganism is boring. Is it?
The way in which you think about vegetables is that they're boring, boiled, blanched, steamed, with absolutely no flavor. But a vegan lifestyle is anything but that. You can make the most amazing cuisine. There are some incredible 5-star restaurants with incredible vegan chefs who are like Michelin starred, who do amazing dishes.
Okay, I've been thinking about this all day. I've been dying to try your food.
I think we should make a feel-good bowl.
Shall we? Let's go.
Awesome.
Misha's wish was to someday be a part of a spiritual retreat where one can eat wholesome food and spend quality time in an inspiring environment. Today, she is a proud co-owner.
Every single vegan meal I've ever made myself consists of lentils, so I'm very excited to experience a new vegan recipe. And Misha's promised to make me a feel-good bowl.
Zakeeya headed for the vegan kitchen.
So what is in a feel-good bowl?
So much of goodness. So we've got some aubergine, some chickpeas, cashew nuts, quinoa, and some butternut with a host of spices and other fun things.
Tell me about quinoa. I hear it's a superfood.
It's a superfood. It's really high in protein. It's a wonderful substitute for a grain. So if you don't feel like eating rice, it's a lovely thing that you can add to your meal. And it's just a nice substitute to eat with anything, really. Let's start with the aubergine. Do you want to put some olive oil into a pan?
Which one? That one?
That one? How much? Stop. All good. And then we're going to add some aubergine to that. Then you're going to take about a little over than a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander powder, and you're going to sprinkle it all over the aubergines.
How do you go about choosing the items for the menu?
A lot of inspiration, food bloggers, and things my mom used to make at home. so next we've got to do some butternut, which you can marinate for me. So grab a plate. First you want to pour some peanut oil over the butternut slices, which have been parboiled. You know, don't be scared to give it a bit of a massage and some love. And once you've done that, a little bit of garlic sprinkled over each piece. And then comes the coriander, which has a great smell. And rub it nicely on.
So do the backs as well?
Do the back side as well. And then it's ready to go into the pan. Get everything in there. You don't want to lose any of the flavor.
How do you as a vegan ensure that you have a balanced diet in terms of essential minerals and fatty acids?
It's not difficult getting a balanced diet as a vegan because you get your proteins and your all your minerals from all the greens that you eat. So things like spinach, avocado, broccoli, really good for you, really high in protein and iron. But if you feel like you're battling and you're not quite sure where to start or what to eat to make sure you're getting everything in, take a multivitamin. Everyone should be doing it anyway, which is what I do. Next, we're going to make a cashew cream sauce, which, because everything's ready, just has to go into blenders and nice and easy. So you can grab lemon and nutritional yeast, and I'll grab these two. Let's go. Okay, so we've got some cashews here, which have been soaked for the last 2 hours in some warm water.
Okay.
So it's about a cup of cashews with a cup of warm water. So we're going to pour that in. Then we've got about 5 basil leaves, which I've just roughly chopped up. So that's going to go in too. And then you can squeeze a little bit of that lemon juice in there.
Just a little bit.
Just, yeah, as much as you can get out. Probably about a teaspoon or so. This is what we call nutritional yeast. It's a vegan's heaven. It's dried yeast, but it's got a really nutty, cheesy flavor to it. Lid on these very funny blenders. Okay. So now we're ready to plate. Sweet! That's what's coming next. Perfect. So then you want to spoon them up. I'm going to put in quite a bit because I am a fan of chickpeas.
So am I. Sure.
As many spoons as you've wanted this. It's so rich in protein that you honestly can't get enough.
I love saucy everything. I'm so excited.
Let's eat.
I just didn't know how big it was going to be.
Ooh, it's so delicious. Should we grab some chickpeas? Good work.
Bon appetit.
Enjoy. We did good. Good?
I'm so good.
Yes?
I'm so hungry.
Okay, let's try this.
That was honestly one of the most amazing meals I've had in a very long time. Misha is living her philosophy while making a living, and she's not compromising on her principles. Are you up for the challenge? I know I'm very excited to give it a try.